Here's the thing.
That's okay.
Here's the thing.
There is.
We consistently play on Mondays, right? We keep things
That's
together.
pretty good.
You know, like
Except when we don't.
except when we don't. I didn't say all Mondays. I said on Mondays.
Yep. By and
Many
large,
Mondays.
we're mostly consistent. That's fine.
Mostly consistent across the board. 60% of the time, we work 100% of the time.
Yep. Or yeah, it's just
Yeah.
what is it? What is that called?
Statistical anomalies?
It's no. There's a literary term for it.
That's one.
When you use the wrong phrase, but you think you're using it the right way.
Oh.
I've heard of
It's
all
a,
these.
it's after. It's named after a character. Oh, a malaprop.
Yeah.
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 What I just did, I used a malapropism as a malaprop because it's not the exact thing I'm talking about. So here we go,
folks. Malaprop.
We're
Spelled.
winning today, is what we're doing.
Freudian malaprophets when you say
are
one
we
thing and
Tom
mean
Cruise?
your mother.
Oh, jeez.
Malapop Trebek.
Today's episode of Oddlot is brought to you by the letter M. Terrible puns.
Ooh.
Those will be
Ba-dum-bum. Okay.
We're always
Oh,
sponsored
you-
by terrible puns.
So listen close, children. Find all the puns.
Anyway. Okay. Good to see everybody. We're back for actual Oddlot stuff. So, thank you for indulging the horror one-shot. So,
that was fun.
yeah, welcome. It was my gross out fest. That was my whole, my principal goal, just to be gross.
It was nasty.
Yeah. I think
We
achieved.
thank you.
Yeah. But if we do another horror one again at some point, I'd like to try it just for different kinds of moods and atmosphere.
You mean like us actually being serious for once?
Well, whether you're
might be
serious or not,
asking a lot.
I think if I actually had more, if I hadn't thought about this idea like a day ahead of time and I had more prep, I think regardless how funny you were, I think I can scare you. So,
Oh, I like that.
Not a hard task.
Not for me.
Just saying. 10 seconds in a dead space and I shut it off.
Oh.
well, yeah. Really?
Make us
Yeah, man.
whole pack.
I need more ammo than God can give.
I screamed.
That's what I
within
need.
the first
So if
30
I've got
seconds
less-
of amnesia, so I'm right there with
Okay. But anyway, that's a different conversation for a different day.
you. Halloween's over.
Yep.
Let's go. Whoops.
But we have we could do a Thanksgiving one shot where I be the turkey and I just hunt you.
The turducken one
The
shot.
turducken one shot.
Sorry.
The
Sorry.
Eldritch Turducken.
Okay, the Eldritch turducken. There we go. But
It's
anyway,
an encounter wrapped inside a
Third
trap, wrapped inside a social encounter. It's a D&D turducken.
anyway,
Sorry.
we're in good form tonight. Let's see, Wednesday, Hunters, right? Probably. Love it. Good. So and then Sunday, Etherflux potentially.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
More likely than not.
More likely than
Next
not.
Monday?
Love it. Yeah, we're here. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Look at us being relatively consistent.
Hey.
Nice. That's what it's about. Okay. Other than that, do I have other announcements? I don't think so. Just random nonsense that I keep thinking about. Okay. Questions from the Peanut Gallery. Comments.
You look great.
I shaved.
I know, and I don't like it, Matt. I love the beard.
Nah,
November. You're
No.
supposed to shave yesterday.
I had to get rid of it because I realized that I like kissing my wife without a beard. Like I don't like it interfering. It's my smoochability is
But
really.
maybe your wife appreciated the beard.
I'm really. Hey, you asshole!
Powers was buffering for a
Yeah.
second.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I heard that. Yeah. Right. Okay. Someone dies tonight.
All right, now it's on.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to publicly apologize for not wearing a hat.
Oh.
Why are you
Publicly
apologizing?
apologize?
I'm sorry. Look at my
Inconceivable.
balding head.
Stop
It's
that.
not
All right,
that
Calvin.
round.
I will
It's not
wear
that bald.
hats
That
more
bald.
often for
It's
you.
bald enough. It's bald enough.
You know, we do have a dry erase marker.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea, I'll tell you. That's not great. That's not great. Not a good
Don't
idea.
ask me how I know.
Yeah. You could be like the Rabbids,
stories.
you know, from Rayman and the Rabbids. When they put on disguises, they put Sharpie all over themselves.
Yeah.
Drug glasses.
Yeah.
Those little cartoons, like zigzags?
Yeah.
Homer Simpson.
I was gonna say just 2.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So,
Horrible.
so hear me
I've
out.
only got 3 hairs left.
I
I
don't
can grow them
know.
out luxuriously and comb them over.
10-foot fro.
Yeah.
Just Foxy Cleopatra's house.
Yeah.
Giant.
Yeah. How would I
That'd
do
be
that?
heavy.
We attach it on top of the headphones. So when you have the
Hang it
headphones
from
on,
the
it
ceiling.
instead looks like you've got this giant sculptural.
Maybe we can get a sponsorship from Keeps.
What?
Who?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's like
that's
a
not
hair.
That's not gonna work.
Like
on
Rogaine.
me.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not
Off-brand.
familiar. Sorry.
What's that?
Other
or
YouTubers
something.
are sponsored by
Hey, it works.
Oh no! Oh no!
it. Let me see how that looks on
We
stream.
need to get you a bigger hat.
It's not.
It looks like his head is huge.
I might have. I think I have sombreros at home. You want a sombrero?
You could do the babushka thing.
There you go.
How would we say
Like you
so
could do
in
a
Spanish?
bandana actually if you wanted to.
Could
Yeah,
rock
no,
a
it's
bandana.
Spanish.
Just start rocking a pirate look. Why not?
El gato. Something.
Those
Ready.
Fez.
All right.
The fez is on.
Okay.
The fez. is on.
So before we dive into recap, warm up. Terry, you have the question.
That was definitely the teacher. I forgot my homework. My dog ate my homework.
So,
my homework.
Yeah, I just called on you in class. That's the that's
I totally forgot because I was doing a wedding this weekend. Okay. Who do you think out of the Oddlot would be the first to get married?
Oh. Interesting.
Oh.
So in character, I have to decide whose character we get
Whose
married.
character in game gets hitched first?
I think it would be Brad because he's going to proposition the wrong woman someday and find himself in a nice little marriage for the rest of his life, which he'll quietly cry about until he dies.
Oof.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brad. Were you there? I didn't see you.
Whoa, bro. Harsh.
Bit too much commitment for you?
Like, bro. Brad is still trying to discover himself. Brad's not ready for that. Brought up some like old bad memories, bro. Wow. Brad's gonna have to process that for a while. And like, though I would argue, bro. I think Alvin got like that lady was pretty sweet on him in the water, that like big one.
Alvin blushes.
I think there might be a little romance going on there. Yeah.
He learned a new spell, freak with animals.
Oh,
Wait.
oh, third year.
Well done. Yes.
I would have to disagree with you, Brad, and say that I think it is actually Snow who will be the first to be married.
Yeah, I think
I
I'd
think-
agree.
You think so, Enola?
No,
One day he's going to be preening himself, and some young lady is going to make him a wonderful wife.
Let me explain why I think it is.
He's the
not,
wife.
not,
He's
He's
wearing
going to
white.
make it.
I mean,
let me explain,
No.
you know, because he
Short
takes,
answer, no.
see, Snow takes great care into his looks, and he smells fragrant, which God knows I don't. And Third smells like he just ate something rotten.
Pungent would be the pungent.
He smells like a glorious tub of flowers and like snow, if snow had a smell.
Very clean smell.
I think ladies like it. But I mean, yeah, maybe.
Kind of weirded out by how much he likes sniffing people.
Well, Enola does sniff every new person he meets.
If you're weirded out in this stage, I mean, we got something to really talk about.
it really is the new normal.
I mean, come on. This is what I do. Smells great.
I was gonna say a Nolo because he likes stupid rituals and long-term commitments, but
Oh!
Ouch, bro.
Well,
Burn, David.
whoa! Long-term commitments
mean.
have benefited. Damn you.
Woo! That was
Is
spicy.
PvP allowed?
That was very good. PvP? No, not allowed.
Oh my gosh, that would be like the superhero episodes, you know? Where
Oh man.
It would just be like Omni-Man punching Superman. Just blah, blah, blah. Just 3 hours of that
some
nonsense.
people rely on gods. Those people are weak.
Hey now.
I like to think of the Nolos more
selectively turn
using
my
the
power
gods,
for him,
like
right?
they think it's the right
You can do whatever you want.
That might happen.
Nolos
I
in
mean, at this
charge
point, I'm
all
going to say yes to
time.
pretty much everything.
Good. Good.
He's not in the aura anymore.
He's turned off. He's cut off.
Denying you the aura.
Denied.
Aura denied.
Who has left? Who's yet to go?
Soot's gotta go.
So,
So that's an answer, Jack.
Soot
Well,
and
I-
Snow haven't said who they think.
Or
And
two.
neither
I
has
mean-
Tyrael / Bucko.
I'm already married. You guys didn't know that?
Yeah,
that
of course.
You're
explains
gonna
a
say
lot,
that you were
actually.
married to Helen?
No.
A demon.
That's weird.
He said his marriage
Helen
is
is
hell.
Helen is a pet. She's a pet.
He's a druid. He's a little confused on the issue.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it so much. Well, after I found this book and things got different.
Are you still married?
I don't know. I guess.
Cool. What's your wife's name?
Or husband.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
right.
Or like non-determinative gender. Like, we're open, bro.
Totally
No
what?
judge.
I can't remember.
Was it a rock? Like, we
No,
won't
no,
judge you
no.
if like you just were like, rock, I love you. And I don't want to be alone anymore.
I love rocks all the time. I mean, they're my friends.
No, Dad's example sounded strangely specific.
Remembering.
I hear the rock's a good cook.
do you know what he's cooking? Is
wife's
that what that
name.
is?
Oh,
Your,
always
partner's
know what it's
name.
cooking.
Yeah.
What was it?
What was that? That was the question.
Especially
That's
if
what I-
That's
he's
what you're
always
asking
smelling
me.
things.
Is what the question you're asking me was.
That's just
The name
like
of your partner.
The name.
vacuum tube
Yeah.
nostril.
And what it was.
Right. That's what you.
Yes,
That's
that's
what you wanted to know.
that we're currently asking.
This
Still.
is quite an interesting game of volleyball. Says Jabek, but he's circling a bush.
What's volleyball?
I don't know. Tetherball is what I wanted to say.
Oh, okay.
You know, the one that goes.
Volleyball's the one that they play there's big metal birds that go overhead and there's. No.
I don't think that's right.
No, that's how babies are.
No.
I definitely don't think that is right.
That's what my mom said.
Metal bird.
The metal
Drop
birds
'em
were
off.
involved?
Right to the
Yeah,
mountainside.
the top metal birds with the gun.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No name?
So, like, you think you're the first to get married? Is that what you're saying? Like, you're
Right.
picking yourself?
I assume so. Yeah. I think so.
Well, considering he's confirmed to have actually done it.
Even though he can't remember his partner's name.
My spice stash feels a little light. You been eating it in the bag?
I wasn't there for a while.
On this episode of the Oddlot, Soot accidentally gets high.
This
Awesome.
isn't one of those chinchilla baths, is it? He's like rolling around a couple.
Right? That is pretty funny.
Never die! Angel dust and soot.
Oh,
What about
man.
Tyrael?
Who's next?
Tyrael, because they know the group better. Bucko barely knows anybody.
Yeah.
Who would Tyrael see as the first to get married?
God, who was the closest?
To getting married? Any of us? Have any of us taken like worth of 3 seconds to do
don't think
anything?
so.
To
romantic?
approach with a woman? That guy.
Unless there's a crossbow wedding involved, I don't think I would take.
He did have a long-term relationship with a woman named Esmeralda.
Well, we
and
don't
none
have
of
to-
else did. Well, you know what? I'm going to rescind my vote, not to take over on this conversation. I'm going to say, and that's cheating. You can't marry a book. I'm going to say it. So it was Esmeralda. You would be the closest one. You definitely and her.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am a ladies' man.
Again, case in point, ladies' man.
Oh, that's not what that means.
It means you like to frequent the women.
It does, yes.
And he's
Make
therefore
it sound
more
transactional.
in a pool to being selected
It is
to be a mate with another woman. You see, the thing is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And if I'm not taking shots, I'm not getting married. Am I right?
For God's sake, man.
It's material.
That's how that
Oh, right.
You don't want to shoot them.
You know what? Third gear.
You almost killed Chris.
Because here's the thing, like he's going back to his clan, right? He's gonna end up like
Yeah.
kicking some ass to like hopefully
reclaim
become
his throne,
chief
right?
of the clan.
Yeah.
You know.
But you know, if I'm king, I've got to spread my seed to everywhere. So like, I'll have more of a harem type thing going
Married
on.
to everybody still counts.
I don't even know if lizard bugs do
I have
marriage,
no
do they?
idea.
I didn't
I have
remember
no
that.
idea.
You do if you wanna.
Well, reptiles generally don't. They normally, you know, like.
Well, if you have a town, some assumption of some sort of collective thing is happening there.
Although if you're the head chief, I don't think anyone would like tell you no if you're like, I have 5 wives. They're like, of course you do.
All the while.
Yeah, you'd probably be like Genghis Khan, man. Not to say he's a reptile, dude. I'm just saying.
What if he was?
This is how conspiracy theories start. What if
You heard it
Genghis
here
Khan
first,
was a
Shall we
reptile
hear
man?
from an NPC?
You heard it here first.
Do you
What if he was
have
one of the
like
lizard
limit?
aliens?
Oberon.
Oberon?
Who does Oberon think is
Oberon's
gonna get
already
married first?
Yeah, but who's he?
We're
thinking
gonna
of?
get
Us
some of
is
that
gonna-
sweet, sweet Feywild tea right now.
Okay.
What's the inside
I
scoop?
see, who does Oberon out of Oddlot think is going to get married first?
Because you got to remember, he's only seen us like
This is a
Doesn't
bizarre
even-
question.
the equivalent of a
He
week.
doesn't even know that necessarily that Soot and Brad are part of the Oddlot,
That's true.
right?
I doubt he's
No,
keeping
he
tabs
knows
on
about
Does
that.
he have
third
brooch
gear.
capability senses?
Oh, I've got an answer. Okay.
Oh.
He kind of he's like, oh, you know, I sincerely hope it's Ned. That way she will stop talking into her palm at me at all hours of the day.
That's probably Ned asking him too, like, hey, who do you think out of the Oddlot?
It is like one of Ned's just daily check-ins. So hey Oberon, I was thinking.
Hey,
It's
Obi.
kind of rainy today.
Hey, Obi.
yeah.
Hey,
What's the
Rainy,
weather
crunchy
like
kind of peanut
there?
butter guy.
Yeah.
So like, I have a bit of a headcanon where like he's obviously sleeping, and for some reason he just has a habit of using his hand as a pillow, even if he's got a pillow.
Oh,
And
perfect.
it's
Yeah, he sort of
unfortunately
rests,
the
so it's
same
always
hand
it's
that
that
always
hand.
has
So
the
you know,
like calls going in. So yeah, he's just
wakes him
woken
up in the middle of the night. It's somehow always the middle of the night. Yeah.
Yep. It's always twilight in the Feywild.
No, Bron's always napping.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, cool, interesting stuff. So who's it next
Who's
week?
got it next week?
I gotta check my little. Next week it is Brad.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so last time on your hunt for your encounter with the Kraken, you are in the Thornwild and quickly realize that there's much devastation that has occurred to Alvin's home city and the people and a lot of the surrounding area. After surviving a Kraken encounter, you met the leader of the Green Cross. Why is that?
Sorry.
It's okay. With Master Deepkind, who fell asleep a couple times while talking to you, but you managed to hatch a tentative plan while the Zindarek are approaching. You had Deepkind go to the northern part of the Thornwild where the more populous cities are, and where also the Kraken is headed, along with the magical storm that accompanies him, to warn the people to try to evacuate them in time. During this brief moment where there was an opportunity for you to dive in, you dove into the newfound lake in the Thornwild, descending beneath the surface, fighting off water elementals that were sticking and clinging to the mechanical dragon. And descending, you find yourselves pretty much a couple hundred, maybe 100 yards away from a Greek-style temple that is looks a lot like the Parthenon. It's rectangular and has these columns that are all the way around the outside, a triangular roof made out of marble that's gleaming almost in the purple green glow of this lower lake. around you swim other types of weird creatures. You see sharks swimming by that have kind of eel-like tails. You see crabs scuttling across the bottom of the floor that have bulbous eyes and like elongated fish heads. You see other corals that have weird crab-like appendages reaching out and pinching at things. So all manner of life down here has now been distorted and weirded in unusual ways. Not unlike the crab shark that you saw Magia ride on. Which seems like ages ago.
Yeah.
And so that's where you are currently in the Mechanical Dragon. Oh, that's right, Zarek. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also,
Huge thing, huge major thing. Don't forget that. As Zarek was fighting off some of the elementals outside, it appears that in this tumultuous area of raw elemental energy, he has transformed. He is no longer a spectator. He is now a full-grown beholder. And as he entered in the Mechanical Dragon, you just saw him stare at you, eye wide, and the other 8 appendages kind of looking around, taking all of you in, and he's got, for lack of a better phrase, a menacing grin on his face.
How menacing compared to like his usual grin.
Make an insight check.
He's just standing. I'd too like to make that.
You can help him.
All right, I'll help you.
Okay.
You guys are talking, or whatever.
Nat 20.
that help came in
wow.
clutch. The other thing was a
Okay.
2.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Okay.
Plus 2, so 22. Nat 20.
You're noticing that the corners of his mouth are really kind of stretched more in a fake hollow kind of way. So you're seeing that there's actual menace in him. There is something for you about Zarek that is not typical anymore. And you have headphones. I can't even whisper to you anymore. With a nat 20, I want secrets.
You
secrets.
can whisper to him.
He's the only one you
Yeah,
can whisper
I can only
to.
hear.
Oh.
Well, the stream will hear it, and I'll hear it.
Yeah.
You can whisper to me.
But we won't, because we'll all do
No, that's not gonna work.
But don't do la la because it'll like kill the stream.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you want to do a whisper?
Yeah,
thing?
sure. Let's do a whisper.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You gotta plug your ears too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're good.
Okay. Good. So for you're seeing Zarek has fundamentally altered. You're looking at him, and no longer is the lovable, kind Zarek there anymore. The one who makes pizzas for fun, who tests food. You're seeing an entity that is hell bent on power, and manipulating people to acquire it. Okay. We're good.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to make that noise because I'm too close.
Yeah.
Starts with this little like.
Sir.
And he's just pointing at Zarek.
Great.
That's
Well.
obviously a good sign.
Zarek, buddy, how's it going? You look different.
And yes,
Great.
Sound different.
I do.
He's outside of the mechanical.
No, he's inside the mechanical.
He came in?
Yeah,
Where?
he came in the airlock.
Yeah. I'm just pointing and laughing at him.
Yep.
Well, you ready to rejoin the gang and be an adventurer?
Eric, bro, you kick butt out there. Brad is so proud, friend.
Yes, I did.
I'd like to just talk about the 400-pound hippogriff in the room, and just say you look terrific. First and foremost, do you still make those fancy pizzas you used to enjoy so much?
And you see his beholdery arms extending, like he's stretching, testing out his new limits. He's like, no, I don't make those anymore.
Oh man, they were like so stinky.
And he takes one of his eyes, he looks at you, he goes, you make those.
I make the pizzas.
You make the pizzas.
So in your mind, actually in everybody's minds, real quick, he's just gonna kick through. It's like in between fits of laughter that you hear in your head, you hear like things have gone terribly wrong. And you can
feel
speak
compelled
back
to make pizzas. May just be nothing.
But
I wonder if I can make like crustacean pizza.
He looks at
Sand.
he looks at you and goes, anything is possible.
Yeah, I mean, he used
Look
to
at me.
do a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, how are you feeling about that, bud?
Oh, I feel good.
Good. You look good.
Like extra eyes, bro. It's pretty sweet.
Should we test them?
Sit is now just covering his mouth with both hands, and you just see him.
Are you still psychically
on-
projecting the
on,
laughter into our minds, though?
No.
On what do you want to test the eyes?
Well, what's this one do? Make a
Oh.
a wisdom saving throw for me.
Yeah.
+4.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Should we
17.
Is it a
Okay.
spell?
Nope. It's just one of his actions.
Should we just start rolling initiative?
You don't have to.
You don't have.
No, you felt like this wave of energy kind of try to drain you or lull you to sleep. But you're like you shake it off and you totally resist it.
Hey,
Was it a spell?
Nope.
hey, buddy. Let's not do things to your partners here. Your
Oh, I'm just testing new things. I've got this new appendage. I got to find out what it does, right?
how about on the
I
bad
can't.
guys?
I can't. Well, I mean, I don't see any bad guys around.
How about that shark thing over there?
Nah, he's outside.
Well,
Whoa, Zarek, you gotta chill your roll, bro. I know you're super excited, right? But like, there are crazy things going on, and we're all on a mission together, bro. If you want to check them out, like, is there some way we could maybe help you with magic to
Oh.
determine
Well,
what's
here.
up?
Let's see what this one does. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
+4.
Okay, that is gonna be
This is new.
14.
Okay. So you slowly begin to turn to stone,
Well,
and you're in your body. You're feeling restrained as your limbs are hardening, and is that my end?
the music has turned to stone as well.
Yeah, the music has turned to stone. It's
Well, that would mean it'd be rock.
no, it's whatever. Okay.
Brad's
and-
rock.
Yeah, well, we'll just continue. It'll come back. It's buffering. It seems like. Anyway, so and you are restrained. What else are you? He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I did that. You'll be okay."
Whoa.
Can you turn it off?
And he points his eye at you, and you feel like this cone of energy negating everything about you.
Oh.
I don't think so.
will the stone keep Brad from reciting poetry?
Oh yeah, eventually.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Bro, you're legit attacking us. Brad feels attacked.
I'm not attacking.
Feels attacked.
I'm testing out my capability. I'm not attacking you. I would not do that.
So how far away is the heal deck from this main entryway, or where are we?
You're about in the airlock is in about the middle.
Okay.
So I think there's 20 feet in either direction.
Okay. So I'll move that 20 feet,
Okay.
and I'm gonna drop a 4th level banish on his ass.
What?
I'm Bucko. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
true. He is Bucko.
That is a good point.
I was just going to drop Dispel Magic on Brad.
You can try.
Oh.
Actually, I'll tell you. Don't waste a spell slot. It won't work.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because you can be freed by a greater restoration spell, or your next successful save.
So I just make saving throws until.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can make that now. It's been approximately 6 seconds.
Okay, cool.
Banishment.
Charisma saving throw of 18.
I'm good. 23 for the save. Also.
Okay. You feel your body come back to life, like as an ice is like being warmed throughout you. And okay, 18.
Yes.
What's your banishment look like?
So, I've got a mace, right? So I would just kind of like swing it at him, and like, if it's successful, like there would be kind of like a white line that just kind of like sucks him in, and he goes away.
Okay.
Oh, like you're opening up like a little vacuum portal kind of thing with your mace. Cool.
Let me see here. Do I have any of those? Okay. So as your portal opens up, you see he's like getting pulled into this thing. His body's distorting and being pulled like he's trying to stay. Like he's being reshaped and shifted. He's like, wait a minute. No. No. And he's sucked away and boop. Sorry, guys.
Zarek, bro.
What was that? That was our behold spectator.
Well, like he was being real weird though, but like.
Yeah,
But it was still Zarek, though.
No.
Does he kind of come back? What did you do with him?
I helped with that, and he's not Zarek.
I mean,
Ma Zarek knows and loves making me specifically pizzas. I knew it wasn't him when he said it was my turn to make pizzas, because everybody knows him. Maybe not Bucko. But I make the worst pizzas. I've tried, and unsuccessfully, they were garbage. Or successfully, they
Oh,
were
that's
garbage.
true. He always
They
puts
were
it. You always
terrible.
put on the wrong amount of toppings, and you always burn them.
Listen, that was not Zarek. Soot, you laughing like that is not reassuring for us. Not in the least. But this is what we need to know now. When we hear that kind of thing coming from that little thing's mouth, we know we're about to be banished or stoned
What-
or something else.
Is he going to come back here real soon? Because when
Bro,
I have
no.
Banishing Smite, they come back. Is he going to come back here and be really pissed off and
Bro,
have
he's
extra
not-
eyes and beams and stuff?
He's not from this plane, bro.
Or is he?
Oh, is he?
I don't know.
Hell,
We don't
actually-
know what plane we're on right now.
Where are we? What?
The water plane.
Whoa.
Well, I don't think it's from the water.
Water, whatever. Yeah.
So I'm going to hazard a guess that you had this guy around for a long time and he was doing stuff for you, whether you really asked him to or not. Yeah.
He was like my friend, bro.
We asked him.
We were pals.
I mean,
We were adventurers.
did he have much of a choice though? Is my point.
The
Yeah.
story goes that the robot wizard, Tuzard, actually acquired him and then brought him with. That's what because I followed you guys around for so long.
Acquired does not sound like asked along nicely.
Oh no.
No, he-
Let me put a cap on this.
think there was a
This
skeleton.
story butcher. He was a spectator in this really awful dude's place, and he had this pantry. And the spectator kept saying the pantry, the master's pantry. And we were like, you know what, we beat your master. And, well, not to say, we made the master pretend like he was alive, but then he wasn't. And then we said, hey, look, you can go in the pantry and eat what you want. And he did. He loved it. And then he came back and he's like, I like you guys. And we're like, we like you too, buddy, because, I mean, you're odd, and we're odd. And why don't you just, like, come with us? And that's how it happened.
It was not my idea.
It was definitely not mine, but it was definitely all of our idea.
Just-
It was all of our idea.
Just for some context, stream, that was like 11 levels ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like,
Too long didn't read version happened right now.
Yeah.
Brad met Zarek. I just want to point this out, bros. Brad met Zarek while he was waiting on a ship for months and months, bro. Like,
We
you
spotted out the ship was in the
abandoned
desert.
him. Like, and he was there. Brad, like, kept in company. We chilled and hung out, but, like, whoa. Like, he was just stuck there, bro.
I could say that we were stuck there.
Yeah, but like normal people, like, bro, Brad loves you guys, but like if you're like, hey, watch our boat, and then you like, you know, fuck off for like, I don't know, a year, Brad's gonna have like gone somewhere else.
Yeah, I think I would too, to be quite frank.
So what are you saying? He felt indebted to us? That's why he...
No, he
Zarek
might have
stuck around?
felt a little resentful.
I don't think so.
Like he used the term master, bro.
Well, we told him not to.
Yeah, did you?
We treated him like.
Did you
Oh,
really?
definitely
We
did.
treated him. Yes.
Oh,
we treated him
definitely
like
did.
equals.
And I remember saying,
Well,
"You
not
are
my
an
equal, but-
adventurer, Zarek. You are my adventurer, and we adventure together."
Right.
I've said it. I've said it to him. It's as good as stone.
Yeah. Now I'm a little worried. Look, I know how I can be, but I do like to see the good in people, and eye tyrants included. I just kind of wanted to give him a chance.
You think there's any way we could change him back?
I think it's
You
gonna be
think
hard.
he's gonna be back here in like 12 seconds?
How does it work?
Didn't even know that spectators could become beholders. That's crazy.
Like, if we move the ship, will he spawn? Like, if he does come back, will he come back like in the water way away from us? Or will he come back like right on the ship? Cause like like, bro, I don't know what time it is, but like I can't imagine a minute's not almost over.
It can't be like right here we moved. It's space and time. It's all different. Listen, I've got a more pressing question, and you pointed that out earlier. Is that maybe this negative energy stuff shifted him from being what he was to what he is?
Oh, maybe if we take him away from here, it'd be okay.
Shoot.
Arcana check?
For banishment?
No.
No,
I'm sorry.
Purple misty stuff?
Any
For him being turned, what
For
was
how
that?
that happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading
We'll
the
put our
banishment spell.
collective magic heads together.
Okay, so just clarification on banishment. If target is in a different plane of existence, is native to a different plane of existence, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left or nearest unoccupied space. Otherwise, the target does not return. So it's been beyond 1 minute.
But if you're on a
has he-
space that's moving.
No,
Has
he's
he
gone.
reappeared?
He has not reappeared.
Okay,
He's
so
in his
he's-
native plane.
He's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
banished back.
Okay,
to
I just
his-
wanted.
Bucko, we got the mini.
I'm not gonna lie, man. We probably could have got toasted.
Oh, we're tough enough to take a.
We can take it.
We said that about the Kraken.
It's much smaller.
Okay, Arcana check for the purple stuff, right?
Yeah.
Putting our heads together in this one? Yeah.
Yep.
It would be really funny if he found his way back to us and just like hunted us down for wherever we went.
That's hysterical.
19.
19. So after replaying the scene before you, just kind of in your short-term memory, the water has really done some strange things, and like the purple mystery stuff kind of swirling around is a kind of coalesced or embodied energy. It's looked to be a mixture of the plane of water and necrotic energy. So it's sort of given form here, and it's moving around, and that's probably the most likely cause for the wild transformation in Zarek.
Do we think a greater restoration spell would work on him?
Well, it was worth a shot, but Zarek is not here.
I don't think you should apologize. That was a
That was a bucko move.
That was a bucko
Yeah.
move.
It was perfectly legit.
You legitimized
I'm
it
not
by
doing
saying
character,
Because
not
honestly,
No, I know, but I mean,
if
like,
any of us just saw a beholder out of nowhere,
You
and we had
banished
to-
the bro.
right? Like,
Soot was looking at his plane ship spell, so.
yeah.
If you hadn't done it, someone else probably would have, because
Needed
yeah,
to.
that's beholders are a serious business, from what I understand.
well, like, you know, I'm kind of taking it from the point of view because, like, we can hear each other through the ship, right? So it's like, oh no, what are you doing? Slightly evil things. No, don't do the evil things, but I feel like it.
case proved. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So, well, that just happened, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we do?
It totally happened.
You get one table inspiration for this. This has been pretty awesome so far.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Before you is the temple. It is kind of has a glowing yellow energy to it, and as you look in through the temple, it looks like it's a sunshine day.
I'm gonna take like a few seconds and just carve in my shield in the back of it Zarek's name,
Okay.
because that's he's in my prayers while I protect. Eat that third gear.
It was so wholesome.
Their gear was at best indifferent.
Their gear was like,
that
here's
what he
this
says?
being that we will not eat when it dies.
It just, he made terrible food that was always cooked. It's terrible. He only murdered like a couple of people. Like, that's not as good as most of us.
God.
We don't murder. Well,
Well,
We do have a home. Well,
Does it seem like what do you think guarding? Like, do I see any, like, looking out the window, does it look like there's any, like, large holes for, like, giant animals to hide or, like, actual guards anywhere?
It is dark down here, so make a perception check.
Okay.
Do you have regular vision or dark vision?
I think Brad just has regular vision,
oh my
actually.
God, you're another human.
Yeah.
Human bros.
Oh. You're a bunny.
Darwin, though. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
know those
yeah.
humans.
That's a different day. But yeah, that
it's
is
tough
true.
being the odd man out,
Man,
you know,
that's
playing
a
a
bad
human.
roll.
I mean, I'm only half weirdo.
Right.
Oh, man.
The other half's elf.
11.
11. So the darkness down here is a bit too much. I mean, you see things swimming around, but it's difficult to tell if something is actually guarding this thing.
Does anyone have any, like, light that, like, they can put out? Like, I can't tell. I'm trying to, like, check if there's, like, bad guys guarding this thing or something. But, like,
Can you
can't
sniff
see.
underwater?
I'll use my arcane eye.
Can I? Actually?
yeah. You
You
totally.
can,
It's not actually
you're not sniffing,
smelling.
you're casting a spell.
Yeah. Right. But I'm still. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Arcane eye.
Okay.
And I'm just sending it out to go and inspect the thing.
There we go.
And,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like,
What's the radius on this?
If he's gonna do the arcane eye, that's
yeah, and I'll
that's
flicker up it on this. I'll cast arcane eye and then like flicker back and forth between the illusion magic and the arcane eye so that I can see what's.
Stop motion.
Okay. So as your eye floats around, gaining intelligence, you notice just the weird monstrosities that are swimming around, lurking, seem to be moving in an almost circular pattern around it, but they don't look like they're guarding it. They just look like they're ambient and they're just moving around. Otherwise, you look inside, and through the pillars, there is clear blue sky. You see clouds. You see the sunlight all on the inside. And yeah, and then it looks. And in the center of the temple, you see three figures, three marble statues. One of a tiefling woman, and two small children who have like little nubs of like growing tiefling horns, but they look like a mixture of races. You don't know what they are yet. That's what you see.
So I'd say it looks safe enough. Does anyone want to get a closer look at that? 'Cause I'll say it's definitely piqued my curiosity.
I think we should, like, all go together. You saw what happened to Zarek when just one of us goes out there by ourselves. Like, I don't want to turn into some sort of monster.
Bucko.
Is this like a dry area per se?
It looks dry on the inside.
So yeah, like you kind of pass through like a wall and then it's dry.
Well, we don't know
Like
yet.
a barrier, kind of.
Potentially.
We don't know what it is.
I mean,
That's
from
a
this
good
distance,
assumption.
it's a. You don't know from this distance.
Well, you should get closer. I
Oh.
would prefer not to go into the water. I mean, I could turn evil, or worse, ugly.
I forgot. You also see at one end of the temple there is a large marble chair that looks to be unoccupied.
Yeah, and it's displayed.
Yep.
Well, steam forward. Let's just fly right through the thing. Mechanical dragon can get into the air place,
We
the
can
atmosphere
hope.
place.
Like,
Okay.
let's try.
You can get close to as you want. What I'm imagining is okay. So here are the pillars. Then like right on the inside, like it looks like it's daylight. So it's not like a pocket, like an envelope or something. But you have to like sort of cross between the threshold, so to speak. Okay, so you'll have to exit out into the water, then to cross in. Briefly.
So 1 second.
Oh, that's interesting. When you have your arcane eye out, you can move it around. It says right here, there's no limit to how far away your eye can move, but it can't enter another plane of existence, and a solid barrier blocks the eye's movement.
Right.
You should try moving the eye into the...
Yeah.
You want to try to move it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. It goes inside, and immediately it is warm. It's dry.
I can only see.
Can only see. Damn it.
Well, it looks warm.
It looks
Yeah,
warm
it looks
and dry.
It looks warm and dry.
Warm and dry, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks warm and dry.
Okay, yeah. So there's no seaweed on the floor. Everything is pristine. There is a sheen. Like the opal colors of marble are glowing throughout the whole place. It's dry. It looks like it's been recently polished. The figures in the center are in good condition. The mother is like doing like this in front of her children, or what you presume to be the two small children next to her, like kind of guarding them. And she's directly faced across from an empty large chair in there. And
Facing the woman.
yeah, so she's going like this, like so. The chair's if I'm the woman,
Yeah.
the chair's the back of the
And then
opposite her.
Okay,
Yep.
and she's guarding them from.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And what else is in there? Yeah, the ceiling's vaulted, and it's very large. It looks almost larger on the inside, but it's just spatial kind of stuff. I mean, when you're in the large underwater thing, it looks small, so it's kind of overwhelming. Only see just right. I'm trying to think of the other visuals.
Anything on the floor?
It is about 120 to 150 feet long, 40 feet wide. So it's like very rectangular.
Are there any mirrors?
There are no mirrors.
I don't know. As a player, I have an idea, but I don't know if Andrew does.
Oh, it's always tricky. Yeah.
Well, you're showing us the flickers. That
Yeah,
motion,
you're
right?
seeing all
so
this
like we're
stuff.
seeing it. Oh, I got what
You
you're
want to
saying.
do it?
Yeah, but
I'm thinking it might be a particular kind of monster, but I'm not sure if Andrew would know.
Make a check.
Yeah.
What kind of check, though?
Well, you can make a history. If it's monster, you can make. Depends upon the monster.
It's natural.
Yeah, if it's like a
arcane,
beast or
if it's
something.
magical.
Yeah, it could be history if you think Andrew might have experience with it or have learned about it. It could be Arcana.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with history. I mean, it's only a +4 bonus.
Okay,
Because you might know a story about this, but I think that's the fairest thing to do.
that's
Nope.
valid. Do that.
9.
9.
Yeah.
What? I'm just curious. What were you thinking?
Can I send? I don't want to poison anybody else's thoughts, so can I just send you a private?
Sure.
Yeah. Keep secret.
Just Day of Secrets. This is. I missed this. This is fun.
yeah.
Sneak.
I think I can guess what his guess is.
Okay. Other folks?
I'll roll in nature to see if I know what it is.
It's funny you mentioned that because Andrew would have experience with that.
Oh. So.
Should
Remember-
you roll with advantage?
You can roll with advantage.
Oh.
There you go.
Why do I have
Because
experience with it?
Well, we'll
I
find
think
out.
I
she rolled the scorpion named Butch. Nemeris.
Oh,
okay,
right.
Now we know what it is.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Now I gave it away.
That was my guess
Womp,
anyway.
womp, womp, womp.
It might not be it though.
Bad DM.
No. 18. There we go.
18. Oh, yeah. So, yes, the people have been petrified, but based on your knowledge of Gorgons and Medusas, that this type of petrification seems more polished. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's
Refined?
more refined. Thank you. It's a better word for it.
I also have experience with certain multi-legged pets of a certain druid.
It's not that either. Whatever has petrified these three did so very quickly and very nimbly. I'll put it that way. Because all the time with petrification, you get the basic visage of somebody, the basic features.
This one's stone.
These look like Michelangelo carved them.
I don't want to worry anyone, but from what Sid has described in Illusion for us, I think those people were once people and not a statue. I think they've been petrified.
Which would probably explain the single chair facing them. Therefore, wait a second. So there's a chair facing the woman and the kids, It can't be a creature that would sit in a chair and presuming judgment. In fact, I know things about judgment. That looks a lot like they were judged for something. Is that accurate?
Make a religion check.
Both on Noel declares it before he's sure.
I'm gonna help with that religion check.
Man, good.
You're gonna help with that?
That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah,
Good.
Definitely do
Good.
that.
Snow's a churchgoer.
I'll roll the snow dice.
Yeah, throw out that other one. Way
much
better.
better, much better.
So much better.
Okay.
Snow's taking him to church.
For whatever reason, yeah, judgment seems to ring true in this scenario. And based upon the body language, the image, the facial expressions, it doesn't seem like it was fair justice. And actually, I'm gonna send you. You get a good roll. Like you lock it up.
Secrets. Secrets.
Okay, we're good.
Well, that works really well.
Okay.
Does it?
Yeah, I can hear anything. Great.
I'm sorry, stream. Yeah, I didn't whisper it loud.
This is
No, I plugged my ears.
This
Yeah,
is
but I'm-
absolutely
Yeah, but-
something I've seen similarly in the mountains in which I presided before linking up with you lot. Basically, it looks like these people were judged, be it fairly or unfairly. I'm tending more on the unfair side of things.
I mean, they were children. I would have to think it was unfair.
You gotta think, though, there's a woman involved. Maybe the children stole something. I mean, it's happened in my village where the children stole or destroyed a neighbor's crop.
But to be petrified?
I know it's a bit rash, that's why I'm saying it's a bit harsh, and the punishment isn't something that I feel is just.
I don't either.
No, not at all. I mean, nobody punishes a woman and 2 children like that. And needing a chair that is so prominent like that, it seems like we've got somebody maybe with a big ego. Something with a big ego. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Do you think those squiggly mouth dudes that we saw and saved in that one thing can do something like this? You know, the
guy I wanted to
that
be friends with.
That's the one.
He was so nice. I would like to talk.
Don't
to
think
him
about
more.
that.
He wanted to eat your brain, and you know.
Ander, is this perhaps what you were maybe thinking
Everybody's
about in
got
stories?
problems, you know?
I was thinking of the snake-haired creatures.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gorgons, the medusas.
The pretty ones.
Okay.
But do they do this?
I don't know. Andrew does not know, neither do I. I can't remember. I don't think they have that power.
So the question, Brad, that was asked, right? So we saw. So what you missed, you saw the chair facing the woman and the 2 kids, and they're petrified or whatever. They're whatever. Anolo rolled to see if it was something familiar, and these people looked like they were being judged or ruled upon, but it didn't look like it was fair. So that's what we're debating. Is like, do you think the guy with the squiggly bits would be able to do that, Brad? Do you know? Perhaps. Remember that guy? He wanted to be friends with him. Spoke in our heads. Made it real scary like.
He's funny. He has
Like-
all kind of funny ideas.
Quad gall.
Quad guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy. Quad guy. I couldn't think of his name.
One thing that people do is they change, bro. He's like still thinking about
he's still
Zarek.
thinking about
He's
Zarek.
really sad.
Right.
Right. He might want to eat somebody else's brain at some point. He could change his mind.
All right, so listen, I think if we're going to go down, we got to proceed with extreme caution if we're going to go in there.
Like, do we have to go in there?
Third Gear
Right.
has a good plan. You noticed how Brad turned to stone and then stopped turning to stone, so I'm thinking Brad is immune to it or something from getting stoned so often, like got like a resistance.
So like, if we all
So
take
we send,
yeah, let's spice it up and go in.
we send Brad in first and see if anything happens.
Oh, that was so subtle. That was so nicely done. Because it gets stoned
That's how he
so
stabs
often.
you with
Yeah.
it, though. It's right in the ribs, right between, like.
Just really gets in there.
I was like while it was happening, it was like really, really freaky. Cause like, oh, you're like turning to stone, bro. But then you know what I thought? It was like, you know what stone doesn't do? It doesn't vibrate. So I was just like, whoa, like that, like. In my yeah, shook it off.
Whoa!
Inspiration. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Fantastic.
How to stop a cursed stone.
Shake it off. Oh. Sorry.
No, it didn't happen. That's right.
Oh. Okay, folks, what are we doing?
All right, Brad, get going.
No.
Like,
I'm going. I'm gonna go in.
Well, hold on. Maybe we should try some spells first, and the rabbit person has something to say.
I mean, should we not just go in?
I'll go with you.
We're standing right here at the airlock, and it's just right there. Just a quick doggy paddle, and we're in. Just go.
Should we not? Do you want to crash the mechanical dragon down into the place?
like
could kill
crash
the
is
women.
a hard word.
Alvin's like, I'm just gonna land it softly like I attempt to do every time. Just a regular landing. I'm gonna crash it real gently.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, actually, because down here, you're closer to like the sort of the swirling, almost whirlpool entity below the temple. So I need you to make your
Sure.
check.
Right, we gotta find
Survival for piloting.
Yeah.
that thing that is causing this, right?
And,
Hopefully we can find an answer to close this rift in there.
and if we find some diamond dust, I might be able to restore this people.
18.
Yeah, you got it in so where you can get as close as you want gently.
Yep. Yeah. So I sort of like swim it in, and then just sort of like back it up a little bit at the landing, and then down. Yeah. There's that brief moment you sort of see Alvin like turn around and like, okay. I'm just
Check.
gonna-
Fix his mirror.
Yeah, check the rear.
Got it.
The
Yeah.
claws come down,
Yeah.
you know, latch on. You feel like all this pneumatic lowering almost.
Yeah.
You are able to disembark if should you choose.
The airlock's not in the butt of the dragon, right?
Yeah, it's under a wing.
We're not exiting the butt of a
Yeah, I
dragon,
didn't.
no.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a
My
cool
son would
thing.
do that. Deck would be like, yeah, you're going out the
It's
butt. I'm
supposed to
like,
be cool.
no.
The rhino again.
Yeah. Can you imagine if that was like every time we big cool heroes were exiting our giant mechanical dragon? Where are you exiting from? The butt.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
I
Liam
presume
comes out.
that I
Yeah.
am out first.
Okay.
That's pretty good
I'm
presumption.
jumping in the backpack.
Okay.
I'll go second.
Were there any
Can we swim
were there any spells
stealthily?
we were casting?
I don't have
before we
anything. I
had
don't have
that?
any buffs
Okay.
really.
Brad is-
The only thing I had is if we were trying to be sneaky, I could pass without traces.
You
Brad's gonna cast protection from
guys
good and evil
like
on
to do that.
himself.
I'm going to cast, or not cast, but I'm going to give Manolo Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh. So protection from good and evil.
He thinks you need it.
We're not trying to be
There's about
particularly
15
sneaky, right? We're just
feet
exploring.
from the airlock into the temple. So it's about half movement, or I guess you know,
Okay.
just so we have an idea.
Everybody
I'm
does
not
have
gonna
water
get protection
breathing.
from good and
Oh,
evil.
everyone's got,
We got that water
Take that
breathing
off.
up.
What I'm gonna actually do, I'm gonna Misty step in that. You said 15 feet? From
15
there?
feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna Misty step
Oh.
right in.
Anolo really wants to be the first
What
one
you
in there.
see is
It's
like,
like one step out the dragon.
so where the door is of the airlock, you just see like these vines growing up and around it, and all of this, like these leaves growing into the middle, and I just walk right through it, and then the leaves fall to the ground, and there's the
I
door
go
to
Nice.
the airlock.
pretty much full
Cool,
speed
cool.
in water almost.
Yeah.
Okay, other folks, after
I'm
you
like a
have
lizard guy.
you cast your spells.
I'm going to cast Crown of Stars because that sucker lasts an
just
hour.
Okay.
Get it ready.
Prep that sucker.
Good call.
So your stars start to orbit around your head. Other folks.
I'm going to sing Counter Charm for a turn.
Okay.
For an action.
Underwater.
And then we all have advantage against, on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Okay.
I want to use Arcane Eye to explore around as we're going in. I want to still be moving the eye around, looking for things that might come out at us or things that we might not.
Any
Okay.
changes?
So I'm just gonna I'm hunkering down in the backpack and I'm just kind of like watching around.
Okay.
for the things coming
Make a
at us.
perception check for me.
13.
Okay.
Thanks.
It's still the same manner of mutated, weird sea beasts. You're seeing some large sharks just kind of just swim by silently. For whatever reason, they have like just almost like these hand-like appendages, and there's just weirdness all around.
Anything coming in at us, we seem to be okay.
They're just,
Nothing
everything
in the place that looks like it's going to attack. That's where most.
No, everything is either circling or as described.
All right, I'm still just looking at it.
So as you all enter, it is warm. It's about 80 degrees. It's not humid at all. So it's like this dryness in the air. It's almost like you feel the water sort of starts to evaporate off your skin. It is, the aroma of this place is a mixture of lavender and I guess apple cinnamon. So it's very good smelling. It smells like expensive incense, like one would use to entomb somebody. What I think it's called myrrh.
Okay.
Frankincense and
Frankincense
myrrh, they gave that
and
to
myrrh.
baby Jesus on Christmas.
They sure did.
If the stories hold true.
Yeah. So that's kind of it's an expensive incense, and the floors are almost mirrored because they're so polished. So you hear as you take your steps in, you hear your footfalls, echo throughout this long rectangular marble structure. And as you are you get in there, it's quiet, except for a faint lyre playing. It seems to be coming from everywhere, and it just plucks, a kind of slow melody, like bum 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 bum. It's like descending the scale, and it goes back up again, and it repeats and repeats that throughout.
As a musician, do I think that's somebody practicing, or?
It's almost sounds like someone is tuning, but it's got a melody to it. In a sense, it's got this repeated pattern as well. It's a piece of music. It's just almost lullaby-esque. Just creepy.
Creepy lullaby. Cool.
And
So-
as you go ahead.
I was just gonna. Does anybody else feel, besides the creepy music, is this sort of nicer than our adventures normally are? Like, it's so clean and nice smelling here right now. I just thought it bared mentioning.
Except for the trapped souls looking like they're in fear for their lives or something.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks clean, pristine.
I mean, the structure is immaculate. They've got great taste and everything except for what they do.
Yeah, it almost makes it worse.
Can you detect anything with your paladin senses?
Oh, let me tell you if I can.
What's the range?
60 feet.
Where are you?
The entrance
Approximately.
door.
So you just came in. Okay.
You know what? I'm probably looking at this woman.
Okay, you're in the center?
Yeah.
Okay. You get you're smelling something. 2 things. 3 things. That smell like sulfur and coal and like liquid gold. And as you get to the center, you get to see these figures. Ander, the circle on top of your head starts to bounce, and Wiggly goes, "Oh no, no, no!"
Greg, you've been quiet. What's going on?
And we're taking a break.
I just really quick I relay that it's like I browish to you because you would ask, do I
Yeah.
smell? And I was like, something's off. And then the bouncing and
Sure.
whatever.
Sounds good.
The original being with a Scottish accent.
So you could say things for Greg have come full circle.
Oh no.
Great, Scott!
Okay, and let's go. And hello, everybody.
Yes.
We have returned.
Hi, we're back. Yay, we're back
We have returned.
from our brief break, just to sort of, bio break. Looking for
Refill
stuff.
our cups.
Yes.
Fluid exchange.
Yes.
I don't
Fueling
like
the
those.
flash mix.
I don't,
Bio break. That's what I've heard it called that before too. Anyway, we're waiting on Mr. Nolo here, Josh, and then we can resume. Oh, well, before I'm thinking about it, so thank you all for thank you for Tabletop Audio, with music is awesome, and Owlbear Rodeo for helping us create said atmosphere and ambiance. Can we leave it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get hot.
It reflects less sound.
Yeah, that too. Beautiful. Let me get la música. Right. Okay, so let's see here. Well, back from break. What else are we doing? I got the hat on. We're good. The fez. I hope everybody out there in Twitch land is having a good time, as much fun as we are. I think we're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Zarek. Sorry, everybody.
Wow.
Sorry, not sorry.
Unfortunately,
Sorry,
Beauty
not
was
sorry.
not in the eye of the beholder today.
But-
It was more like Menace.
We'll find a way to bring him back with good intentions, screw it up, and he'll try and kill us anyway.
Oh, man.
Well, it is what it is. Okay,
It's
so
the Oddlot way.
Old Yeller episode.
music is back. Good. So, Andrew, atop your head, Greg is. You feel it, manic energy shuffling, and you're like, no, no.
Frank, what's going on? Speak to me.
That's her. That's
who?
them.
Them?
That's me wife.
Oh, balls, man.
Say, oh, balls?
How did that happen? I mean,
I don't know. Those are me.
you were still alive when you died? Or whatever happened to you?
Okay. So, a long time ago, I was, let's say, drafted by my deity, who I'm still having some problems with. So he grumbles a bit, but
It was Morden.
Huh?
I think it was Morden.
Morgan.
Moradin.
Morden? Oh, yeah, well. That would be. And, there was this devil that was plaguing the lands, wreaking havoc everywhere. And I was called up as one of the heroes that would go into battle against him. So I rode with angels against the devils in a battle of, millennia ago it seems. And I faced off against this devil named Ixar, Angel Bane.
Ixar Angelbane. Let's say it out loud. Because I'm sure. Only Bragg, I can. Wait. Bragg. Right. Only I can hear him?
Yeah.
Okay. Paul, you know the fellow in my headband? Yeah. Greg?
Yeah. Good old Greg, I think.
He was.
It's
Damn it, I
full
almost
name,
called him.
right?
He was alive at one time as a dwarf and flew with angels against the devils. It faced off against Ixar, devils. Huh? Angelbane.
Angel.
Angelbane.
Angelbane, yeah. That was right. And more news. Okay, Greg, go ahead.
Oh yes, this Ixar was infamous, and he was slaying angels left and right. No one stood a chance. And I squared off against him in single combat, and I had my hammer. I had grown wings because I was given wings, and there, high in the clouds, we fought. And our weapons clashed and resounded, and we were louder than the thunder of the greatest storm you've heard. We battled for hours, almost impasse, until, giving out our end strength, we clashed once more, he with his sword, I with my hammer, and we destroyed each other. Our souls being sent different places throughout the realms, the planes, what have you, I was coalesced into the circlets that you are now wearing. Somehow. He, I imagine, went back to goddamn hell.
You mean you are such a badass in life? You basically sent a fiend back to hell?
Oh, it didn't fucking work.
I mean that you were good with the try. Wow, I'm sorry, Greg. I kind of always assumed you were like. Well, I don't know what I assumed, but I didn't know you were that cool. So therefore, at that point, you wouldn't have known the fate of your wife and children.
No.
And
But I was ostracized for having, at the time, what it was, a taboo love. I just loved her.
the tiefling?
Yeah.
Well, I could see how that might be a problem given their from heritage. Are you sure? I want to bring you closer, Greg. Make sure.
Okay.
I'm walking over. I kind of, move my head around. I don't know if you can see or what, but I'm imagining. I must be able to have some sort of visual. Do you have eyes? Do I have you on backwards? I always thought the face went on the front.
No, we're good. We're good. Shut up. Yeah.
Detect magic.
Okay.
Yeah, just looking around while this is going on.
Remember, I smell
radius?
like 3
radius.
negative things.
Yeah.
And what's the exact language of the spell, just so I know?
Detect magic.
Yeah.
Sense the presence of magic within 30 feet.
You
See a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone.
You learn the school of magic, if any, as well.
Not within that radius, you don't see anything.
Okay. So yeah, but while I just want to.
While anywhere in Anola's path.
Yeah, we're observing, and I'm just kind of like doing a.
I want everybody to stay as close as possible to me.
Doing a CAT scan.
Yeah.
Why do I remember Ixar Angel Bane?
Are you asking me as a DM?
It does sound familiar.
I feel like that was like part of the sword. The sword I was in?
No.
I have?
It's from,
That was
Ushum.
Sezek.
Sezek.
This is the
Why
dude
do I
that-
know Ixar Angel Bane?
This is the guy that's almost slayed the angel celestial, was it?
Mm-hmm.
That in the Medusa's lair, she was trying to nurse it back to health.
The Deva.
Deva. Yeah.
That's right.
Also
Ding, ding.
gave the fire chain guy.
Yep.
His chains come from Ixar.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's this one.
I have some stuff percolating for 2 years. I mean, sorry.
So does Greg confirm it's his wife?
Yes, because as you get closer, he's like, you almost hear him sobbing.
Greg. It's
got a
okay.
sad hat.
It's look. Are candidates see how long this? I don't know if that's possible. To see how long they've been petrified.
Oh, you can make investigation or something.
Investigation. Yeah, maybe like checking for how much mold is grown, or like I said, if it's dry, probably.
Fantasy
Or how much
CSI
dust.
over here.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do they seem magical at all, the statues?
They're just petrified.
19.
Yeah, it's you could be 50 years, it could be 520. It's just difficult to tell.
When I smelled the negatives of the sulfur, was that from the 3?
Yeah.
Those 3 that are...
No, not
Okay,
really.
okay.
But that
so not those
area.
3.
No.
But I know it was within 60 feet around.
It's near the throne.
So I'm gonna... You still with me? Protection from good and evil on him, so protection from evil. And we're gonna go over to that throne.
Okay. Yeah, right. So as you get away 30 feet away from the statues in the center, and suddenly you see these outlines emerge. On each side of the throne, you see these huge worm-like WY arms. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good definition, yeah, like that.
Looks to be outlines that are have like this a little blue black energy to them that
kind of flickering on and off the illusion magic right in front of you, Enola. So that like you see the outlines of the,
Attention. Everybody can pay attention to me. That's what I said out loud. And in mind.
Yeah, blue, black, and green, and they are huge creatures. Long necks, this kind of blunted kind of mouth. It opens up and it's got these just serrated jaws that go all the way back, and large wings that look almost kind of ratcheting, and it looks like a dragon almost. And in the center, sitting in the chair, kind of like going like this, looking at all of you, is a humanoid-esque figure. He has goat feet, and you see his hooves perched against the stone. He's reclined comfortably. His wings have been retracted in, and he gives off a reddish and black energy.
I'll just turn around in the backpack real quick and be like,
Actually, I need both of you
yeah.
to make wisdom saving throws.
And I've been saying this for the past so many levels, but it's +5 to that.
Okay.
+5.
Plus
Yeah.
5.
Oh. Also, you have
23.
defenses against psychic damage.
What's this?
30.
Holy shit! And 23.
Well, you both, yeah, you are. You feel like this presence being like pushed upon you, coming from these two dragon entities, and almost like it was trying to overtake you. You resist it, and you cannot be affected by it for another 24 hours.
There's just so much going on in here already. That's not gonna. That's like. Yeah, I also have like various psychic defenses. But anyway.
Yeah, right. So I'm just gonna look stoic as F.
Yeah, and I turn around and be like, we found him. There's stuff here. The stuff that'll probably kill us. You guys want to come?
I slowly unsheath the sword, and I don't say anything yet more because he's speaking.
As you do that, you hear the blade echo throughout the marble chamber. The invisibility drops on the figure in the throne. And
See?
before you see this pale, like smooth-skinned, almost elven-looking creature with horns protruding out, clothed in what looks to be like liquid black silver armor, dripping down at him. He's resting. He's just staring at you. He's like, you see, and his tongue comes out, licks his jagged teeth, cuts it a little bit. You see a little bit of blood come out. He's like, "We meet again, Oddlot."
Again?
Oh, shit. Did we actually meet him?
Oh, you don't remember. You're down your wizard. Put me in that stupid circle.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the guy that brought Tyrael down to 2 HP. I think.
That's no problem. I remain stoic as F.
I'm just gonna like into everybody's head and be like, don't worry, I can do the circle thing.
Yes. Oh, it's good to see all of you once again. Oh, and Greg, you've joined the party too. Oh, this is.
Just wave at him from the backpack.
Soot, good to see you.
He knows me.
Well, I've been following your progress for quite some time. It's been very interesting.
Oh.
Whoa, we got fans, bro. Sweet.
So, I assume you are aware of my pets. I will leave them this way for now. But they're there. So, it seems with fate, perhaps, dictating we meet again, I am curious as to what we can do to help each other in this hour.
Well, I think you could probably go ahead and die.
All right. Let's circle back to that point at a later conjunction.
Almost definitely.
This guy's super evil, right?
He's a devil.
He
Lawful evil, 100%.
stoic as F right now. And I said that. Yeah, he could die.
What? Can he? Because we might be on his plane. I don't know where we are.
Okay, I'm
It's
gonna
very
try.
warm in here and dry. It reminds me of something. Help. You'll forgive me if I'm a little doubtful of your desire to help us.
I think we have a mutual problem.
Yep. You're evil and I don't like it. Pretty mutual to me.
In the form of a rampaging kraken.
Oh, I was about to ask you if you knew anything about that.
No, I may have had a hand in that. One of my finer moments, if you ask me.
So then, like, why is he a problem?
Oh, he's not a problem yet. He and I have an understanding. But he knows it and I know it that it's not permanent. I'm hedging my bets. Oh, I want him gone.
Oh, yeah. You have anything that could deal with?
I have information.
Oh, that would be good. And I guess to change the information, we're supposed to go kill it.
But, you know, what I require, you might not be willing to pay.
Not doing it. I'm not making a deal with a devil. Period. No.
I would like to say.
See? At least we have someone who's reasonable.
Stoic as F.
And Greg is on your head, just going, he's freaking out because he knows it's Ixar. So on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, between the two columns, you see Ixar go to the right and present an image of the Kraken rampaging through one of the towns of the Thornwild, almost in real time. And on the left, he presents an image of Tyrael, chained up in some dark, secluded place. This is your choice, Oddlot. I am in possession of the know-how and ability to save your friend Tyrael. Or I could give you the keys to take down the Kraken, because it has a weakness that you don't know.
I think we could just take it from him when we kill him.
And this is in heads. Hey, is he doing the whole like vortex that's down here thing? Is he responsible for that? You think?
So you're responsible for the vortex out there too.
Oh yeah.
Insight.
We're supposed to have that
Is
stop.
he bolstering this jam right now?
Make it an insight check.
Bolstering his jam.
And you get advantage on that.
Some fun lingo.
So it will help.
That is a
He's
good
curious.
lingo. That's very interesting.
Bolstering his jam.
16.
You don't know.
And could I do an insight check on the Tyrael image to see how much I trust that that's Tyrael?
Okay. Yeah.
Photoshop.
Insight
Magic
or
Photoshop.
Arcana, or whatever would be higher.
Arcana.
Arcana, go for it.
18.
It looks like a very good representation of what reasonably could happen.
What reasonably could happen, he said. That choice of wording.
Is it?
Maybe.
I require souls. Get me souls. And you have one choice or the other. That's essentially the deal at the table.
We have a third choice, not to follow him. I don't want to get any souls for the thing that is asking for souls. They asked that one time and I was sucked into a sword. Didn't feel nice. And that's what he's doing. This is a devil. Devil. I've never smelled anything so foul before in my life. This is terrible.
Like, so we can like totally save Tyrion without knowing where he is, because like soot can do like creepy things, right? Like, so we don't have to worry about Tyrion. And like, yeah, the Kraken has a weakness.
And we now know about it.
Now we know it like has a weakness.
So the third choice is to say, screw you. And we're going to just take care of the Kraken ourselves, and we'll go find Tyrael and say, we don't need the likes of you. Is that what you're saying? Because
He
that's
wants
reinforcement.
souls, bro.
I
Like,
don't wanna
those
give
are
him
people's souls.
Oh.
Like, whoa.
I have some souls, I think.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, like from those weird monkey, sky monkey, bro. Like the goose, the goose monkey bros. Like,
How many souls do you need and what for?
Oh, I need many as I can acquire.
So it's like an unlimited kind of thing that you acquire. So because like, it's like if we could do a deal for some, like that would be one
Well,
thing.
not
for
all
another.
souls are made equal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No. Some are coveted. Some are more powerful, more valuable than others. Some that can mint more coins for me.
Oh, I think these are just run-of-the-mill soul canisters. You know.
Oh, you've acquired stuff from... Oh, I didn't realize. That's very interesting.
Deals with the thing, guys.
like, okay, so, dude, we don't know that we can like trust you if we did make a deal. Like, how would we know if we gave you these souls that you'd give us like legit information?
We would never know.
We wouldn't know.
There are many a contract that has withstood the test of Primus.
There's the lawful part of lawful evil.
Actually, I was going to say, actually, devils are pretty good to a contract. They'll try to twist it on you, but...
Thurkir remembers Enolo's shameful performance on the Kraken, so Thurkir votes that we get the weak point.
But we still have to provide the souls.
We already have them. We're not using them.
You use them one thousand.
Like, what if we give you like some souls as a down payment? And like you give us the Kraken info, and then if it's like legit and we beat the Kraken, we can like talk about more souls.
Does the Kraken have a soul?
What does this down payment look like?
Like a canister of souls.
Like a whole canister.
A whole canister.
A full canister.
Yeah.
Canister of souls.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Andrew knew he still had that.
I thought that was on the ship.
He pauses for, he's like considering it and... Make a persuasion check. I can't.
Yeah,
Come on, Brad.
with advantage. I'm helping. I got the soul canisters. Help.
Advantage?
Help.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He's clearly helping. You
give
saw
him
for
two
souls.
Tens.
Give
Oh,
him
you're
like
rolling
a
the same
taste,
thing
like
twice?
first
That is a
one's
23.
free.
Okay.
Dad has plus 13 to persuasion. So
Wow.
23.
I think Dispotter would be very interested in getting back some of his materials. And that is useful. I think that is a very good start. Give you Greg.
No, I think, perhaps we should do it the other way.
I'll just take his family.
Pardon?
He points to the statues behind you. They're just petrified. Their souls are still in there. They're not dead. I can take them. Bucko.
Arcana. Is petrify a curse?
You should know this as a high-level cleric.
Just
Petrification
rolling for it.
It's a condition. Often, it could be from a curse. It
can
could be
be-
from a spell.
yeah.
It could be from an ability.
It can be bestowed, but
Yes.
it's in and of itself is a status.
Yeah, it's a status condition.
Okay.
Does Greg have a soul?
He is the soul. This
He
is
is the soul.
Okay.
in my head.
So we destroy the statues in Greg to reunite them.
That's not the way. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm more and more with an auto on this one so far.
I'm not doing a deal.
Okay.
He first said Tyrael and then Kraken, and now he's saying, give me Greg too. It's like, what? Then we're gonna say, sure, we can rationalize giving Greg because he's not real, right? And then when he gets Greg as a down payment, he's gonna say, okay, now give me Ned. And then after we're like, okay, we'll give you Ned after that. It's gonna be like, give me him.
Yeah,
and we're gonna
hey.
be like, there's never an end.
I'll move over towards the adult, and I'll look at the devil, and I'll go, I believe this is what's called force in your hand, and I'll cast Greater Restoration on it. Oh god, that's a thing?
That's what
Oh
keeps
yeah,
me
there's
from casting.
big material costs.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Gold,
diamond.
diamond dust worth
you
at
just
least
carry
Would
it
Bucko
around.
have that though? He's a pretty high level character.
Well, I mean,
I'm a pretty high level character and I don't have it.
Yeah, but you know, Bucko's from-
Yeah, but like Tyrael has diamond dust. Bucko doesn't, as far as I know. I definitely goofed that up.
Oh,
during his, that never came up during preparation.
yeah, that's fair.
roll for it.
Do you want? Yeah, sure.
Gambling time!
You make the conditions on my d20.
We shall
50-50.
roll the dice.
Oh.
But what's
Ten-
yeah.
ten
what
and up?
side?
So, 1 to 10 is a negative. 11 to 20
You have
is
to.
a positive.
15.
Hey!
The one
you go.
time.
The one
I was
you were going at
I was going against statistics.
You might be onto
So you
something,
have
though.
enough for one casting of Greater Restoration. What level spell is that?
It's a 5th.
5th? What is involved in it? Is there a save or what happens? I should be familiar, I'm not.
You imbue a creature you touch with positive energy to undo a debilitating effect. You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 or end one of the following effects on the target. One effect that charmed or petrified the target. One curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item. Any reduction to one of the target's ability scores, or one effect reducing the target's hit point maximum.
That's a great
But you can only save one.
I mean,
Yeah.
if he said petrified multiple times, I'd choose the
Yes.
first one.
Okay. So which one do you choose?
The grown up, he said already.
Yeah,
wife.
the adult. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kids.
Oh, no, he probably has spells.
He does have spells. Yeah, so out of the corner of his eye, he looks at you, he kind of he winks a little bit, and you realize he's starting to cast a counter spell.
Okay.
Oh, that son of a
Oh,
bitch.
I'll counterspell his counterspell.
Oh boy, we're doing this
We're
again.
doing this, okay.
I remember this from the Tuzar days.
Yeah, right.
Blue decks and magic, am I right?
That
Magical
is a
Mexican
5th
showdown.
level counterspell. I don't know if that helps. It does.
Okay. So,
I can.
yeah, I'm not going to get involved too much in this. So he starts to wink, and like his energy starts to lash out towards you. What's yours look like? So
Just
the-
like yeah,
The
it's like
smoke screen of a skull comes up.
oh, a skull. I love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And like the mouth opens up and just like gobbles up whatever energy's coming off of him and just eats it and just dissipates.
Stoic is that, by the way.
And as you
Still.
reach out and you lay your hand on
Shoulder.
the shoulder, what does your spell look like?
So, Sylvanas, kind of like nature side cleric, it would be like little green roots that kind of stretch down and through, and like as it gets farther down, like it kind of trails behind like the regular color of whatever the tiefling looks like.
Right. And so as it's going down, it's sort of cracking the petrification as they're moving through like blades of grass through the stonework, blooming and roses as it's all the way around. So the whole figure is this blossom of flowers, and they drop. And there she is, a red-skinned tiefling looking around. And she looks bewildered and unknowing, and Zigzar at the throne just puts his hands down, and
Oh boy.
from each side of him materialize the two entities that were invisible. And you recognize now that they are large, constructed dragons.
Great.
and their plates of armor fold and unfold as they move around, and you hear them kind of jingle as they move. I don't know. This is going to be a huge. This would be a huge fight, people. Because this is that's what this is. Almost.
So, are you saying like it's almost we shouldn't start it at 9:15? Because
No, we
it's gonna be a real
shouldn't.
session.
Yeah, it would be a long. It'd be a fight. However, I think.
You could just have some
Let me
like
just
you
give
know.
me,
Hey,
just
hey.
give me, just give me a minute.
I don't even know that asshole.
How'd he get here, bro?
Okay.
I do.
So it's like that then.
So those of you, everyone, okay, well, those who were looking at the dragons, make a Arcana check for me. I just want.
They're just appearing. Have you not looked at them?
we all are, right?
17.
6.
8.
17 on the dice.
And
A 0.
who's got the highest
I got a
Arcana?
natural 1 minus 1.
Oh,
I
God.
got
Mine's
plus
a plus
6.
2.
So what did
Mine's
you roll
a
right now?
19.
I got a plain 10.
17.
19 is our highest?
I rolled an 11.
Oh.
Okay, so again, everyone,
So.
in the teens, I mean, you're 15 and up, you know what this is. This is a Chardalin dragon. This is Chardalin, and it is made from a special metallic ore that can only be mined in certain parts of the world, and it is, this ore is adaptable and it can take life, and you know that this kind of devilish construction has a pulsing heart for its center of radiant energy, which usually it unleashes in the form of its breath weapon. Yes. So let's see, you get a 19 or the 19? Okay. You also know that unlike other dragons, it has 2 distinct immunities that most dragons don't have. One is to cold, one is to poison.
Okay.
Immunities.
Immunities. Oh, that is bad news for Snow.
I also have pretty magic that does pretty damage.
Pretty damage.
Pretty damage.
Is that the spells that do radiant damage?
Yes.
And after Ixar stops hissing, he's like, well, so she's alive. Doesn't change the game. Doesn't change the offer. If nothing else, there's a contract on the line. He waves his hand and appears a contract. Choose your friend or knowledge of how to take out the Kraken.
Kraken.
Your friend will die if you do not save him. That's on you.
He can take care of himself, right?
Plus he's with,
Yeah. Badass dude.
why can't I remember his name?
Zane.
Thank you.
Zane. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way those two would just... Already?
No.
Already.
No.
Bold of you to underestimate the amount of Tyrael oofs can happen.
I think he's lying.
In head.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we get the information about the Kraken and then kick his butt?
Yep.
I'm sure the contract probably stipulates something against that. I'm trying to kind of look at the contract.
Oh, it's blank right now. Hasn't been filled in. It's waiting. There's a quill hovering, waiting to fill everything out.
Oh, let's. I still wouldn't say that.
Like, I don't really want to do a deal with the devil either.
I'm not going to do a deal with the devil.
I was just trying to find out what he knew, what the situation was.
He
So
wants your hat, bro.
I know that.
Browish, because Brad knows Browish now, but it's more like he wants hat.
Brad immediately learned the Browish word for bro, however, and speaks it fluently.
I brought
Created.
-1 grammar. Yeah, I don't know if we could win this fight. We gotta win this fight, then go fight the Kraken?
Taking a nap afterwards.
8 hours of Kraken rampage sounds bad.
I'm doing a telepathic telephone.
But after we beat him, we'll be free to explore here and see if that we can find a way to stop the Kraken ourselves.
If he knows how to beat the Kraken, why would he have to write it down for us to find later?
It's metagaming.
You fool! I don't have to write anything down. I know the answer. It's for the contract, you idiot.
Prove it.
Which one of us are we talking about?
Like, wait, how do you know? Like, how, right? Like, give us something we can, like, put to the test. Come on.
Like what?
Like,
Brad.
yo, you, like, pronounced it correctly.
I
Not
do
many
live in
people
hell.
do. That's sweet.
I mean, we kind of do too.
Oh my god.
Poetry nights.
Like, tell us the weakness. Like, yeah, like, just, yeah, prove you know it. Tell us.
Make an intimidation check.
Yeah, the most Brad
You won't
logic
do
ever.
it.
Well, you really prove it.
You won't
to us
do
by
it.
I'm
just
gonna
telling
take
us.
one of these because I rolled a 2.
Oh yeah, go for it. You're gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, we got mugs and stuff too.
Oh, yeah, my mug.
I still have your inspiration, right? Good.
Ugh, that's still pretty lame.
Mug it. Or no,
Now
don't
do
do
it?
it. Yeah, now
Now do it.
inspiration.
We don't care.
Yeah.
See,
Better die.
hello, stream. Other tables use plot points in other systems. We have inspiration dice that the DM regrets giving them.
Oh, stuck on the edge. Oh, that's
Come on! Now you're just trying to make it dramatic.
That's
real bad.
Not meant to
The
be.
dice have
None of them
spoken,
are bad.
Dice have
Dad.
spoken.
12.
Nah. He just kind of laughs. He goes, "You are adorable. I don't think you hear that enough. I have a special job for you in hell. Should you ever wish it."
Brad hates jobs.
Not hell, but just jobs.
I want to do.
Brad's like, I hate doing jobs. That sounds like hell.
Maybe you don't know. And as I'm starting to talk, I'm kicking into thaumaturgy
Oh.
and getting into like
gonna cast
big
friends on
scary mode.
Okay.
We can't. He's definitely antagonistic.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
That doesn't count. And just start echoing this loud thing like, maybe you don't realize. You said you've been following us. This is the Oddlot.
Following the Oddlot's kind of his thing.
Don't screw with them. Tell us how to beat the Kraken. And it'll like almost shift into like deep speech.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is intimidation?
Yeah.
Let me help you by standing superimposing while
Yeah.
you do this.
Extra stoic.
With your backpack?
Mine
Extra
intimidation
Yeah, because
is
I'm
very
up on
good.
top of freaking Anolo.
You're using a Nova as a prop.
8 feet in the air.
So
9 feet
as
in
this
the air.
happens, you see like soot just kind of balloon in size, his voice echoing through the chamber, and like there's this radiant light just beaming out of Nolo's head, standing stoic.
Light and darkness.
That's a 15 plus 25.
Nice.
Intimidation is plus 10. It's the highest thing he's
Okay.
got.
Mine too, man. And I got a win.
He looks at you and goes, "Oh, kitty." He just scratches you under the chin a little bit.
Oh, we're right next to
Whoa,
him.
how do you get that close without me smacking him with my shield?
Yeah. It's like a spectral feeling. It's just,
Okay,
it's,
yeah.
Ghost touch is the worst.
And he's like, "You can't intimidate me that. I have survived more than you can possibly fathom, even knowing what I do know about you." So, give me Greg canister as a down payment, and we can end this parlay. Do you want to talk to him? Yeah, I do.
I'd say make I don't, I'm not suggesting I give you. I just want to know what you
And he sees, as he's looking through, like, I guess your eyes, through your sensibility, he sees his wife come back to life, unpetrified. And you gotta do it. She's alive. You can take me. It's okay.
I don't think so. I know it's very noble of you. I would probably want to do the same thing for a woman I care about.
You don't have a chance.
Well,
I had an army of angels up my back, and I barely beat him.
God. No down payment. This is it. This isn't just a soul we're after. I know who he is to me. This is worth more than a crate of souls.
Make a persuasion check with
No, it's worth best is 24.
Okay. You see his eyes lock on the circle. Oh. I knew I'd get you in the end. It was just a matter of time. I have the patience you didn't have. In exchange for which side? Which information do you wish to know?
The Kraken, bro.
The Kraken.
It's time to crack it.
Okay. He pauses for a moment, and he kind of strokes the dragon next to him. He goes, "Oh, your friend is going to suffer tremendously before he expires."
Why is Brad gonna sing poetry to him or something?
So, looks around. Kraken. Yes.
Yes. Kraken.
Kraken.
Interesting. Thirkir. Or not Thirkir, other T character.
Tyrael?
I'm doing it now. Yeah. Tyrion.
It's your body, not mine. It's your goal. Don't have the right to choose.
One soldier is worth many, bro. Kraken.
He goes, okay, he snaps his fingers, so be it. The quill starts filling out magically the stipulations of the contract. And, in exchange, so forth. And he started to articulate this. In exchange for Gregale, such a soul, I will offer you the information on how to take out the Kraken by exploiting its weakness.
Which is?
And the Gregale is a down payment. Or was it only Greg?
Oh, is it? This is the only payment?
The final payment.
I like these people.
That will suffice. His wife can live without him for eternity. And at the expense of this, you will see the end to your friend, as you have chosen power over friendship.
That's not how we felt.
the image of Tyrael is ripped apart by chains. And he disintegrates. And the image fades.
Yeah, it's been actually this whole
This
time.
music's been perfect, yeah.
Crazy.
Whoa.
So, my dear Oddlot, the Kraken's weakness. There is a gem underneath its belly. As soon as it surfaces, if you can time your attacks, target that gem, you can actually disable the Typhoon Lariat within it. You can end.
We signed nothing! He's gonna cast a whole person on you. Nobody signed it. Nobody signed the contract. Ha! Brad is casting
It's already been signed.
By who? Who signed it? Did anybody sign it?
That's not how this works. You make it a contract with a devil, you fool.
I
Do
definitely
you think some parlor trick would get around that? No.
Yeah.
No.
Like, that's how it works in all the stories, bro.
I will.
Signed nothing. That is the most Brad like.
We can take this to Mechanus,
How about a golden
and
fiddle?
this would stand. No, that's not how this works. You could try and hold me all you want. I'm talking like this now. I'm so angry.
I'm getting sassy DM voice.
Can we go to Mechanist? That would be. We could do like a long thing with lots of paperwork and stuff.
That's the only way to reverse devil's contracts is to go straight to Mechanus and take it there.
That's what I want to do.
And the thing is Tyrael has already been ripped apart.
I would like to then argue that Greg is their own entity and not something that we can give freely.
It's been done.
Are you literally rules lawyer? Damn it!
Give it a rest.
I love Brad trying to turn it into a courtroom drama. I have further objections.
I would like to bring forth another witness, bro.
Objection, bro.
I'll be your bailiff. Bailiff! Yes.
Do we have to do a night court episode?
Yeah,
Is that
right.
the
Can
Okay.
anybody scry
So,
cereal or anything?
I can take a nap. I can just.
Greg Ale
Yeah.
levitates over to him and kind of sits in his hand. He clutches it and he crushes the circlet. There's this blinding kind of flash of light. It forms with this golden coin. And he just takes this and he puts it next to his chest.
You just turned Greg into a paperweight.
Our time here is concluded. Leave now and you leave unscathed. Take the woman. Leave the kids.
Come on, man. I know you're evil and all, but we gotta get the kids out.
I might have you two up for further bargaining.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to trade the kid for a can of souls.
Yeah, it's like 2 kids for like how many souls? It's like a good deal, bro.
It's like an extra large can.
It's a really big can of souls.
25% more.
He's got real dark real fast. Real weird.
You know what? Look, we banished our former sidekick this episode. We're haggling deals with the devil now. What does the Oddlot become?
Nolo is very distraught.
Okay. He thinks about this for a moment. Well, I guess as a separate thing, perhaps an addendum. He's going through this. Done.
Yeah.
Take the children. Leave the canister.
You have to load them onto our vehicle.
Jesus.
I cast Demiplane to open a door into the room that has the canister souls. Very carefully, I open it, grab one canister, throw it out there, close it.
Okay.
Brad starts picking up one of the.
If I need to make any deception checks, I will.
I didn't do so great on my perception check. So.
Awesome.
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Brad will start picking up one of the kid statues real gently.
You see the mother just crying, sobbing.
I will take it.
Pawing at the children.
It's okay, Mrs. We'll take care of him. Just like we took care of you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of backgrounds.
And Ixar reclines. The dragons kind of wrap their necks crisscross behind him as you see each head appear next to him. And he's like, "Goodbye, Oddlot. Good luck in your fight against the Kraken." And he casts invisibility and returns invisible again.
I also turn invisible.
Just because.
But really, just.
No.
I cast invisibility.
No, I don't. I cast.
Nobody
can see me. I turn invisible, and then I also shrink down into the bed.
Which no one actually sees at this point because you'd already turned invisible.
Yes.
Amazing.
What do you do?
Get back in the dragon, right?
Take this stoned child into the.
Bro, I'm gonna nudge your backpack. You're gonna feel like a. So, bro, you gotta go check on Tyrael. Bro.
I can't. I gotta take a nap. 1, I'm all out, and 2, I think he's in a different plane, right? That's a different plane.
Like what?
Like I can't see into other planes.
Well, we have to go back to the main world first.
No, because he's in like they went to hell, which is where I wanted to go originally. So I can't see into hell while he's there. I'd have to be in hell to see him.
Do you like have a thingy to hell?
Like the box thing?
No, we don't have a
No, the box can only go.
We know how to get there.
Yeah, we have to go to hell first, and then I can check and see. We can do that. Do you want to do that before the Kraken?
Like the Kraken's right here.
Yes.
I'm treating that knowledge to waste it. Tyrael would have wanted us to save people.
I mean, he probably still does.
Like, I don't think he's dead. I don't think that video thingy of him like getting his limbs. That was just like CGI.
I can do that, and I just put up an illusion of like Tyrael, and he's like, "Bah." His blood is all over. It's
Except
like way
when you
more
do
blood.
It's like way bloodier.
Way more blood.
Yeah.
It's like a Gibbs explosion.
Yeah.
There's way more organs and bones than there should be. Yeah.
Are we on our way back to the ship?
It's like in a movie when someone gets shot with a machine gun, and we're all like, "Why is he bleeding like that? That's so unrealistic. That never happens."
Yeah, you are back in the mechanical dragon.
Alvin, can you contact any of the deities right now? The divination or whatever?
I think that is one of my always spells.
I mean, if he could contact Tyr, he could always ask if Tyrael's still alive.
Maybe like
Yeah,
Tyrael
do
could
that.
like if it prays hard enough. Maybe Tyr can like.
Well, what does it
God
matter?
Stuff.
Like, we'll either know it now or later. It won't really make a difference.
The contract would be wrong.
Right, but like again, we're still gonna go get the Kraken, right?
Yeah.
Let's just go do that, right? And then we'll go to hell. Because you said we could go to hell.
Like low-key, I kind of just want to go back.
I love how for
Like, be back
Soot. This is like so. First, we've got to eat our vegetables, go fight the Kraken. Then we get to go to hell.
We'll
right?
see when
Dessert.
your report card comes out.
Young man.
If you behave.
Alright.
And we're gonna get Greg back because I'm not leaving him like this.
Like, bro, we should not just go back in there. We can't do like.
while the Kraken rampages.
Let's kick
We
the
can-
Kraken's ass first. I
Yeah.
think no matter what other decisions come after the Kraken, I feel like let's just go kill the Kraken is the next thing no matter
That's
what,
on a
right?
super timer because dude is coming here right now. He is less than a day away.
Force of devastation that destroys entire villages, like
Yeah, definitely top priority, bro.
Oh,
Right.
and the Kraken
But-
might have that weapon thing.
Yes.
You know, just on the flip side of proving urgency and proving stuff, but we know the Kraken's out there, but we know Ixar Angelbane is right there, like right there.
We can find him
Right.
again. Right?
Yeah, well, so that's the
we
that's
can
the
find
thought,
it with
right?
a magic
So
spear in our hands.
we're gonna go and kill this squid thing. We're gonna have to travel to it. That's fine, but we know he's right there.
We know where he is. Yeah.
He's not
Right
just
now.
invisible on the chair, right?
We're in the ship.
We're in the ship. We're in
Oh.
the
ship.
Yeah. So we don't have to
I
worry about
thought.
We've left.
Oh, then we were literally just standing around having this conversation.
No, for that moment, I thought Enola was like, he's right there, pointing at the
Oh,
chair.
yeah.
okay.
Well, in the dragon, I'm definitely pointing to the chair
Towards
where
the
he
chair,
was.
yeah.
If we could take him and all survive, we'd still be weakened to go against the Kraken.
And I appreciate you trying to make this rational, but I'd rather die than give any soul to that thing ever. I would be dead.
I want to clarify
now.
something. I did not give Greg to him. Greg asked to go.
Greg doesn't have feet and can't move on his own.
See, you would take away somebody's free will for their own good.
Well, inherently, that's what you did when you took him off your head and gave him over to an angel bane.
No, I followed his free will.
I'm just
I
saying.
enabled him to do what he
You
wanted
can't
to do.
say you didn't give it to him because you did.
Look, bro,
And it's
like
tough.
Anolo.
What I'm
Hey.
saying is I'd rather die than give another soul to this creature. And so yes, the Kraken is absolutely imperative. I'll get you. It's an entire people. But that thing kills angels. It hurt Greg. It stoned his family. That got him into this precarious situation where we can make him into a coin.
Yeah,
It's
like we need to
definitely
kick his
bad.
ass. Yeah,
Yes.
it's no good. No bueno.
It's bad business. And never make.
I
it's
was
bad
ready.
making a
I
deal.
was ready, man.
I
It
know,
didn't
bro.
work.
It
Like
didn't.
I had a plan. I was like all smart and stuff. And then he's like, I'm a devil. My contracts are like psychic or some crap.
I'm assuming we're in.
Yeah, you're ascending,
Okay.
going up through the bilgy lake water.
Heading towards the crack.
Let's just
The
fight
monstrosities
destruction of the
below are receding, and as you get more closer towards the surface water, it turns into like normal fish and normal looking water and things like that. And as you break through the surface, it's a bit calm. It's cloudy. Even through the walls of the mechanical dragon, you hear off in the distance the storm of the Kraken a couple miles to the north. Lightning, thunder, just resounding from that direction. And as the mechanical dragon comes up to the edge of the shoreline, when you get out, there's a moment there where there's a peace to this whole moment. An almost unbelievable peace where it's quiet, and it begins to set in really what you've just done and what you have to do. And we're going to stop there.
And what we have to do is we have to go back down there and murder that dude and take all his souls.
And then raise his head above.
Enola's got to live through the Kraken
Yeah.
first.
Oh, I'll live through this.
Oh,
We'll see if he
I'm
can
gonna
ouch.
get that gem out
Ouch,
myself.
bro.
No, they're just saying we should not ignore the Kraken, go after the devil, then try to get the Kraken.
No,
Kraken
yeah, well, yeah,
Kraken
that's
first.
how Enolo feels, right? Like, that dude is super evil, and so Enolo, as a paladin, would definitely feel like he has to die first. That Kraken is certainly the deal that we made.
I can't believe we actually did a deal.
I can't believe we did a deal.
I was only okay with it because I was like,
Then you
kinda
go,
brain-
nobody signed it.
we didn't sign
We didn't sign anything. I love that it's an in-character moment for Brad, though, and then
Yeah.
it's like just being like, "What are you talking
bro,
about?"
I just
like,
ripped
it
Brad,
was
Tyrael
absolutely
Brad,
a
I was-
verbal contract, and the floating magical quill signed it for us.
I was waiting for the moment to say, "Oh, thanks for the information, Greg. Fire!" and then like blast him and like skedaddle or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you were also thinking the same thing, huh?
Yeah.
And he'd leave his kids behind.
We signed nothing.
Well, or fight, whatever. It's basically gonna be a fight at that point, right? So.
I kind of thought Ender was going to try and throw Greg onto his wife's head.
Yeah.
I wanted to. But.
This is interesting though because like this guy who's fought this devil before was saying we have no chance. And
Yeah.
He knows what we can do.
Yeah, he's literally been with us.
That seems
right.
Like you think he would have like? Well, I guess maybe he's never fought a Kraken before. We piped in a little earlier, you know, with the whole.
He saw that. Well, he was there.
Yeah.
He had a good seat.
Yeah, that's true. All right, is this stream still going?
Yes,
we should
Say
sign off.
goodbye. Good night, stream, everybody. Take care.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for hanging out.
watching.
Later, dudes.
Hunters Wednesday.
Yep.
Sunday for Ether Flux. And then, yeah.